carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? My name is Brandon Cross and we are here for the Red Line Racing Network, and we have a great show going to be happening here tonight. We're at Homestead Miami Speedway for the 87 Cup cars. These cars are one heck of a way to drive. They're a heck of a thing to drive. They're challenging. You really have to fight it. We'll see what's going to happen here tonight. But we're going to keep an eye on Greg Wellen. He was our race winner at Rockingham 2 weeks ago. Can he do it once again tonight and take it home? I see out in the chat tonight, Mitch is out there, Chris is out there. Hope you all are doing good tonight. Bear with me tonight. I do have a dang cold, so I'm trying to beat this, but we'll try my best. I do want to give a shout out there real quick to everybody that's watching, everybody that comes in week in and week out to support these broadcasts, these drivers, and these leagues. Thank you so much. But let's go out on the track. Let's see what's going on out there. We have over 13 drivers so far that has showed up. We got a minute and 30 seconds left of practice. We go into qualifying, and then it is race time. So a little bit about the track here tonight. Track information. Here at Homestead, Miami, it's 1.48 miles long with those 4 turns. Right now, the track temperature, 113 degrees. About a 3.8 mile per hour northeast wind. Not too shabby for Homestead. You know, why not here in Florida? It's, you know, Florida can change instantly. We've seen that before. So let's go on the track. Let's see what's going on down there. On board right now with Cal. He's sitting on the pit road. We got Greg in the 95. He's also sitting on pit road. We'll get some interviews in here tonight. Also in the chat, if you want me to pull somebody up to talk to them, we will do that for you. Just let us know. We'll try to do it if there's cautions out or when it's safe to do so. So let's talk to Greg, our 2 week ago race winner. Let's see how he's doing tonight. Hey, Greg, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I gotcha.
All right, bud. Well, we've seen you take the win home at Rockingham 2 weeks ago, bud. What does it take to take home Homestead Miami Speedway?
With this group of guys, definitely some strategy. You're going to have to outsmart a lot of fast guys, but also hopefully some clouds. Otherwise, this is an extremely loose setup. And I'm not the best driver. I'll be top 5, but so hopefully a little bit of cloud and definitely some smart strategy.
Well, bud, I just want to wish you luck. Let's see what's going to happen tonight. You know, especially with the track being a little bit warmer. I believe, if I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think we're going to see a lot of loosey-goosey going on tonight.
Absolutely, going to see a bunch.
All right, Greg. Well, good luck in qualifying. We'll talk to you later. Let's see if we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
10-4. Good to have you back, Brandon.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, that is Greg there. Let's go into qualifying now. A couple drivers getting onto the track. Let's see what's going to happen here in the Living Legends 87s series. You can see right now Cal getting on the track in that number 66 machine. You can see he has to stay on the apron until he hits that blue cone, and then he is fair game to get on the track. Right now we can see the 86 of John. He's also on the track right now, staying up high against the wall, trying to get his perfect run. You know, they say the higher the line is, on your first lap, the more momentum you can get. Let's see if that's going to happen for him here tonight. We have also David in the 38 machine. He's also out there on the track. Let's see what he can do here tonight. Who's going to get the fastest qualifying? I believe last week or 2 weeks ago, Cal was the pole sitter as of last week. Let's see if he can do it again tonight. Wesley right now in that number 11 on the track, looking at a projected time of a 35.520. Let's see if that will be able to get a little bit faster than that. Right now, Wesley is your pole sitter with that 36.160. Second place is John with a 36.381. Right now, kind of watching that 71 of Brett. Heading out of turn number 4, down the front stretch. Here he is, coming to the line. Projected time of a 34.273. John in the 86 putting himself into 4th place. Sam Oliver putting himself on the pole now with a 35.942. James, the car man, right now in that number 79. Getting ready to leave pit road here in just a little bit. Let's see what he can do here. Couple shout outs I want to give to our sponsors here for Redline Racing Network. Head on over to Barbecue Beef Sauce. If you want some delicious barbecue beef sauce, head on over their Facebook or the website and order you some. I will tell you, you will not regret it. My opinion, I think it's better than Sweet Baby Ray's, but that's just my opinion. Also, the Delta Tire, a local business here in Burton, Michigan. Need some new front tires, new front end alignment, things like that. They will hook you up. We appreciate them coming on board. And wow, the 79 drifting around the corner. Great save to able to hold on to that car and not get into the wall. Also, I want to give another shout out to here to Just Jake's Hot Sauce. You want some hot sauce? Head on over their Facebook or website and order you some. You see their code right there. Put your phone up to it and get you some hot sauce. All right, let's go and see what's going on out there on the track while we still have quite a few drivers on the track. Cal putting himself on the leaderboard, a 35.895. That's right now as your pole sitter. Sam Oliver holding on to second, and Wesley Pistol holding on to third. We got Jim right now in that double O. He is, let's see where he's at on the track, going into the corner, trying to get himself with 1 minute and 12 seconds left into our qualifying time. And then we go for 90 laps here at Homestead. Who's going to be able to do it? You know, these rules are like the old 87's rules back in the day. You know, when we have that yellow come out, how everything works, it's basically the old rules. So let's see how that's going to play out. James right now gotten back out on the track with spinning around the corner. We'll see if he can actually get this time by and get that lap fixed. Little mistakes, but like we said, loosey-goosey is going to be the thing tonight because like we see him going, and he gets into the inside wall and loses the front end. That's going to definitely hurt him, but at least he has some backup cars with 25 seconds left. At least he can go and get into the new car and before we go racing. So that's really cool to see. But let's go and see. Right now, we have a new leader for our pole, Jim Burstein, in that double O, putting himself on the leaderboard of 35.869. A heck of a lap time he has put down here with just getting ready to go into our race. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come see my family at Delta Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Race a quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engine, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, let's go down on the track and see what's going on while they're all gridding up here and see what it's going to take to get going here tonight and go boogity boogity like they always say. So let's go through our starting grid here tonight and see where everybody is taking off at. Alright, so here we are in row number 1 for tonight. We got Jim and Brett. In row number 2, we have Cal and Sam. In row number 3 for tonight, we got Wesley and Braxton. In row number 4, we have David and John. In row number 5, we have Justin and John. In row number 6 for tonight, we have Greg and Tanner. In row number 7, last but not least, James the Carman. Alrighty, we're getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. The flag man will start dancing up in his little box like he always does. Let's see what's going to happen. Who's going to be eating a bologna sandwich on this restart? We've seen it multiple times. Somebody's always just waiting and does not hit that perfect restart. You know, we got to make sure you hit that start just perfectly. You got to watch that guy on the inside, especially the second place. He has to watch that leader. Does not want to jump the restart either. So one of those rules with the 87s, drivers can pass before the finish line as long as they pass on the right-hand side and does not have iRacing give them a black flag. So that's one thing to keep an eye on. See how everybody's doing in the chat. Let me know, how is it going out there? I would love to hear from you. And let me know, how is your day and you ready for this weekend? Alrighty, so you can see them all side by side getting ready to take off here. Pace car taking their hard left into pit road. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag is out here for the first time tonight. Jim leading the field all the way into turn 1. Brett holding on to second. Cal in third. Sam in fourth. And Braxton in fifth, rounding your top 5 going into the corner. Beautiful. Everybody riding that low line coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here we go. That's what we like to see. Basically back a little bit farther in the field. It's a drag strip all the way down. Here we go. Here they are going on the outside line. Let's see if he's going to be able to make that pass going on for third place. Side by side coming to the line. '66 and a 71 are side by side coming out of turn 2, going down the backstretch. Here they go. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. Single file. Looks like the number 8 is going to look on the inside here of the number 7, trying to make that run. While we see that Lowe's machine, he is gone. Jim is trying to make a move, and he is 1.2 seconds away from second place. Right now, the number 7 looking on the outside. Sam's trying to make a move. Let's see if he can do it. You can see somebody a little bit farther back. I believe that might be Sam. Was riding up towards the wall there. Oh, getting a little dicey, a little sideways, loosey-goosey going on here. Looks like right now the 7 is going to try to make that battle with the 86. You can see some people are taking the high line, some people are taking the low line around. But Jim, he has figured out a way around the track. He is now 1.3 seconds away from your leader at this moment of time. A little bit farther back, let's see side-by-side action. 86 and the 71. They're getting very close to that wall. You see how close right now John is getting close to that wall when he's down the front stretch and the back stretch. Oh, gets into the wall just a little bit. Here we are. We're on Braxton right now. Number 8 on the roof cam. Shows you what it looks like on top of the roof. You can see your leader taking a different line than second and third right now. Lap 5 out of 90 has been completed here so far. Right now the track temperature 116. It's only 78 degrees outside. So just a little bit different on the temperature wise from the track and from the outside temperature. You can see quite a few drivers now taking the high line around. You can see David also being part of that high line group. And I've noticed there's not much of a change of who's faster on the high or low. Here's the pass on the inside now. Then number 38 gets around the number 7 here. Now the 38's got a little bit of company right behind him. Justin Thompson right now in that 98, he's currently holding on to 8th place, just right behind that number 7 of Sam Oliver. Now Sam, we're going to be almost 3 wide right now. Into the wall, sparks just a-flying. Those little mistakes can definitely cost you, and definitely a little bit of damage can slow you way down. Right now, behind the number 38 of David, we have Justin Thompson. I was watching his lap times, a 36.7, where David's is a 36.8. So right now, Justin's a 0.1 second faster than David. So let's see how that's going to play in effect here. Our last year's champion, Brett, he's holding on to 4th place, trying to defend this year. Can he do it and get himself another championship? What I love about this is how the point system works. Next week, we'll have a better understanding of how the points, we'll show you how the points are on our screen next week. They're the old 87s. You get 5 points just for leading a lap. So right now, Jim is definitely doing what he's got to do to make some points up, holding on as your leader. Jim Burstein doing what he has to do in this double low machine. I see 10 of you out there watching. I definitely appreciate you all tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm trying my best. Staying cold has beat me up all week. And, of course, it has come to a point, why does it have to come today? A little bit farther back here, we're on board with John. Holding on in that number 2 machine, holding on to 13th, still on the lead lap, who's only 6 seconds back. We got James, the car man, and that number 79, holding on to 12th, only 4.9 seconds back. You got in 11th place in the 86, John. He's currently 4 seconds back in 11th place. Greg in that number 95, 3.4 seconds back. We've seen Greg in a previous league before. We always say he's silent but deadly. Comes out of nowhere. He's like a ninja. Will he be able to do that tonight and come out? Last time we did broadcast for Greg won $400. So let's see this year if he can get himself a championship. Cal right now in that number 66, holding on to 2nd place. Last lap was a 37.153, just a little faster, 0.4 seconds faster than Jim in 1st place right now. So, a rough estimate, these drivers can go with a full tank of fuel. You can roughly go, I think they were saying about 30 laps. That give or take. But if a caution comes out, they only get 2 sets of tires. You really have to play the strategy game very well to know when to get the tires and when not to. So if, let's say, 20 laps in, a caution comes out, you may not want to get the tires, or you do. That's why I'm up in the booth. I am not a crew chief because I would definitely make the wrong call. But right now, Jim doing a great job, but he's got some company now. 2nd place has closed it in. How is that going to play an effect for us tonight? Has those tires been used a little bit more than what Jim was wanting, or is this a strategy game? Just let them use the tires as hard as what they're doing, and kind of sit back and make his move later on. He's been riding that high line most of the night here so far tonight. You can see right now, second and third, Cal and Braxton. They're right there. They're kind of just they're closing it in. I'm looking at their lap times. A 37.35, where Braxton's a 37.37. There is almost identical or tad a little faster than Jim right now. So with faster laps, are they using more tires? Well, we got to change a little bit of events going on. Jim riding the lower line around now instead of the high line, changing it up a little bit. Was going on the roof, now he's closing into the basement on the track. Here we go. We got some crazy action about to happen here for the top three. Closing it in even more. Let's see. Now here's the question. When Cal gets around, will Braxton make a move and try to figure out how to get around both of them? Follow along. What will he do? You can see now the 66 diving it into the low line. Oh, we're going to almost have a 3 wide. Oh, it looks like Braxton gets a little loosey-goosey. Has to back it off a little bit. But we almost have a new leader. We do at this moment of time as a drag strip battle going down the backstretch here. 66 going to take it down low, the double O up high. Number 8 is just watching all this happen right in front of him. You know what? Why not? We're going to go into our cockpit view of this number 8 machine. It shows you what it looks like in his point of view. You can see the foot pedal work that's going on. You can listen to when he gets onto the gas pedal on this track. You can see right now your leader is Cal in that number 66, but here comes Jim on the inside now of Cal and making a move once again. We're going to basically almost a crossover move, but look at that with them side by side right now. Look at who's closing it in also. Go on to our roof cam right now. You can see side-by-side action as your leaders are battling it out. Right now, the person that's loving this is that number 8 machine. He loves to see them battling it out. It's allowing him to close it in. He's right now right at that tire. Now looks like he's going to try to fall in right behind that double O. Double O's now going to take that inside look right at the corner panel, almost to the tire. Little almost loosey-goosey going on out of turn number 4 down the front stretch. Lap 17 out of 90 has been completed here. 0 cautions so far. Braxton making the move, trying to close it in. While we're watching that 3 in the back right now, Brett in the 71, he's about 1.9 seconds away from that number 8 in third. We got Sam Oliver 1.4 seconds away from Brett for 4th and 5th. Back up front, though, while your new leader is taking a charge and holding all he can for your lead. Let's see if Jim has anything for Cal, but right now, Braxton, he is trying to say, hey, Jim, I'm here. I'm making the move. Here he is. Let's see, can he do it? Oh, a little diciness going on, a little loosey-goosey. The number 8 was just having issues with the track temperature being so hot. That's giving these drivers issues. Track temperature 126 degrees here at Homestead Miami Speedway. With just 72 laps to go right now. Mr. Silent but Deadly, number 95 of Greg Wellen, holding on to 5th place. He's battling it out with Sam Oliver right now. Sam on the high line, Greg on the low line. Here we go around the corner. Looks like Greg is going to be able to hold on to somebody getting into the wall, though. Wesley right now in the number 11, holding on to 9th place. having a great run here so far tonight. Back up front, though, here we are for your lead. Cal still holding on to it. Braxton holding on to second place, and Jim now in third. Braxton was able to make that pass on that double low. I believe Jim was getting into the wall just a little bit. Chris out there. I missed your saying about the paint scheme. Great racing out there. Let's go, number 8. Good to see you, Chris. Braxton having a great run. Somebody's back into the wall. I hear it back there somewhere. Not sure exactly who it was, but definitely it was a hard hit, especially when we were able to hear it all the way up front. All right, does Braxton have anything for Cal here? Looking at the lap times between Cal and Braxton right now, 38.0 for Cal and a 38.1 for Braxton. So that's one of your comparisons. Only 0.1 second difference from your leader to second place. Jim right now, looking at his lap times, is about a 38.2, about 0.2 seconds off from Cal. Go back to fourth place right now. 38.3 second last lap, about 3.5 seconds away from Cal, 2.6 seconds away from Jim. There's a battle going on between Greg and Brett right now. Greg now able to try to take over fourth place, but they're still battling it out side by side right now. Looks like right at this moment, Greg is able to get Brett cleared. That's put Greg up to fourth place. A little bit more action going on. Tanner having a great battle going on with Sam in that number 7. Number 1 of Tanner was able to get around Sam. That's going to put Tanner up to 6th place. Back here in 10th place, David in that 38, having a great run right now. Last lap of 38.2, almost identical as second place right now. So he's having a great run back here. Back up front, though, we're watching. With 24 laps out of 90 completed with 67 laps to go here. A little bit of a change of events as Jim has now taken back second place. Braxton holding on to third. Not sure exactly what happened there with the changeover, but let's see if Braxton will be able to make that move back. So far, they've been out there for about 25 laps on these tires and the fuel. When will they have to come in and get some fresh stuff? Cal doing a great job up front, though, doing what he has to do. He's right now 1.5 seconds away. He's led 9 laps so far. Jim has led 15. So that's what we're looking at. Here's your roll bar right now with the number 66. You can see 126 miles an hour. Shows you, kind of how fast they are going around here at Homestead. See the fan just a rolling, keeping their feet just as cool as possible, because I bet you these cars are as definitely hot as they can get. With 26 laps, I believe, right now Cal is doing what he's got to do. Let's go back to Jim right now. He shows you what it looks like in his point of view. Up to 150 miles an hour, going into the corner, dropping down to at least 115 miles an hour. Alrighty, so we do have a yellow flag out on the track right now. I'm not sure who that was. Let's find out. Here's the replay right now. Oh, and I believe that is... Was that the number 7? That is the number 7 involved. We're going to go a little bit farther back, and you know what? We're going to go into a different view here. I saw he went a little bit airborne. Here's your blimp view. He makes a little bit of contact. And he just overcorrects it into the wall, and then he had company behind and gets him airborne, and that gets the collision all around. So we're going to actually go a little bit farther back, you know what? And then we're going to actually go into, where is, there we go. This is exactly what we're seeing. All right, you can see everybody down pit road now. That definitely a very hard crash there. Maybe the 7 can get back up and running, but right now the race off of pit road, Jim the double O beats everybody off of pit road there. He put down a great pit box of a 21.4 second stop. So you know what? We'll see if we can actually pull Jim down here and see if we can chat with him real quick. Hey, Jim, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All righty, bud. Well, you were able to beat everybody off of pit road. You led the most laps so far tonight. How is this car feeling, bud, and what does it take to keep that double O in front and lead as many laps as you can?
I'm not sure. Cal is really fast. He's running the low line there, so I think I might try that here on this next run. I just got to figure out how to keep up with him after 15 laps, and then I'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, bud. Well, I see the pace car lights are off, so I want to wish you luck. Have some fun out there, and let's see if we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
Sounds good. Have fun up there in the booth.
All right, appreciate it, bud. Alrighty, that is Jim as your race leader right now. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just a minute. Let's see what's going to happen here. You see right now how everybody lines up is I believe the lap traffic stays down low and all the leaders stay up high single file. We'll find out how that will play in effect here tonight. So with 29 laps out of 90 completed here so far, you know, we've only had one caution here tonight. Not too shabby. We'll find out how is that going to play effect here tonight. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car is in. The lights are green. Green flag is out. And look at the pass the double O makes on the lap traffic here. Beautiful pass. Now we are single file farther back in the field here. Lap traffic stays up high while the leaders are down low. Here we go, out of turn number 2 down the backstretch here. Jim, as your leader, pulling away 0.4 seconds away from second place of Cal. Braxton right now holding on to third. Greg in fourth and Tanner in fifth, rounding your top 5 here tonight. Beautiful run going on with that. I want to say that number 8 machine. I was watching him. He's getting that draft, trying to get around that lap traffic. Can he get that perfect slingshot move coming out of turn number 2? All right, here we go. Right now, a little bit farther back on board with the 86 of Jim. Or actually, nope, my apologies. John having a great run so far. Looking at his lap time, a 37.9. His best lap he has had out there is a 36.109. Not too shabby out there, especially how these cars can handle. Leslie right now in that number 11, holding on to 10th place. We have John right now in that number 2, holding on to 11th. And Sam Oliver up front, being one lap down the first one lap down in 12th. Trying to battle it out. Maybe he could get back across the leaders here and get back on the lead lap just in case that caution comes out. If I'm not mistaken, there is the lucky dog, so he will be on the lucky dog spot. But Jim still holding on to your lead right now in this Living Legends 87 series. Want to give a couple shout outs here real quick. Head on over to the Barbecue Beef Sauce. If you want some delicious barbecue sauce, head on over to their Facebook or website and order you some. They have multiple different flavors. They have the original, they got tangy, they have sweet, they have everything you would like. My opinion, I think it's better than Sweet Baby Ray's. Head on over to Delta Tire, a local business here in Burton, Michigan. If you want a new front end alignment, new tires, look them up on Facebook and get a hold of them. They will hook you up. Also, I want to give a shout out to is Just Jake's Hot Sauce, a local business here in Michigan also. If you want some hot sauce, head on over to their Facebook and they will hook you up. Definitely use their code up there, and I definitely say you will not regret it. All right, back up front, though. While we're watching this action going on, Jim trying to hold off Cal for second place. Cal has closed it in 0.1 second now. They having a great run so far. Looking at the lap times, a 36.8 compared to a 36.9. Cal, a 0.1 second faster than your leader right now. Braxton holding on to third, a 36.9, running his basically almost identical lap time as Jim. Greg Wellen, looking at his lap times, is running almost identical as Braxton and Jim. So right now, the top four are almost identical. Then we go to Tanner right now with a 37.0 in that number one machine, doing what he's got to do. Let's see what he can do to make a move up front. You know, a lot of drivers just kind of wait patiently to sit there and see what they can do. Wait for the drivers in front to make a mistake. That is the biggest thing that a lot of drivers will learn is wait and see what happens. Let them use the tires. Let them use their car a lot more. Ooh, somebody's in the wall. Back up front, though, the leader, Cal, right on that back bumper, making the move on the inside, trying to look. Here's the Eurocam, like we call it the Gyrocam. This is the banking they have here at Homestead. We're on board right now with Cal. You can see the battle right in front of him. I'll tell you what, though, iRacing, with them doing their updates, changing a lot of my settings with my graphics. We'll get that fixed next week. I do apologize with that. Here is Cal making the run on the outside line here. Wasn't able, he had to get off the pedal a little bit longer than what Double O was doing. But he gets the run on the inside now. He's at the door. He is side by side going in. Oh, and gets it sideways. There may have been contact. I'm not sure. You know what? We're gonna we do have a caution out. We're gonna see exactly what just happened. Here they are into the corners where I thought there was contact. There was. The Double O gets into the wall with that a little bit of collision, and that's gonna get the caution to come out. But what I'm kind of curious on, real quick though, is, was it a little bit of a net code? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like much of a net code, just a racing incident. And a couple other drivers got involved. I see the number 8 of Braxton also involved. He tries to lock it up and not to get in. I believe he didn't really make any contact with anybody, but that was going to basically lock up those tires. So we'll see if he's got a little bit of damage or not. But right now we're back. We're under yellow here. With that being said, you can see the race down pit road. Couple takers going down. To see Tanner being the first one leading everybody down. Now the question is, what do you do? How many tires? Do you get tires? Do you just get fuel? That is the curiosity part of the night. But the race off of pit road, what's going to happen here? You can see quite a few drivers in. There's the green cone. There's the battle off of pit road, couple takers. All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come see my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Where's the quote? We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
All right, we are back here. Definitely, it was time for me to get a quick drink. Man, my throat is just going a little bit sore from having this dang cold. But it looks like pace car lights are still on. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a couple laps. Why not? Let's have a chance to talk with, let's see who. Let's talk to Cal out there, see if he's got a copy. Hey, Cal, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Unfortunately.
All right. Well, I see you right now holding on to the lead. You know, it looks like just a little bit of a racing incident there, a little bit of contact between both of you. But, Bud, you know, you've had a fast car so far tonight. What does it take to keep that car in front and have, you know, try to take this one home? Are you there, Cal?
Yeah, something just shut my steering wheel off.
Oh. Well, I'll throw you back up there and let you get that situated, but I wish you luck here tonight, Bud. Hopefully that damage didn't cost you that much issues.
Yeah, man, God bless.
All right, good luck, Bud. All right, that is Cal there. Unfortunately, had a little bit of an issue there with his wheel disconnecting. It kind of reminded me of, was it Earnhardt Jr. going, was it Talladega or something? I forgot what track it was, but his wheel pops off and tries to hold on to it. Kind of reminded me of that situation that Cal just had, but he gets himself back up to the lead now, and unfortunately, hopefully that didn't hurt too bad for that damage. I see 13 of you out there watching. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in here. Hopefully everybody's having a great time. Definitely trying my best for everybody, and hopefully we can keep doing this and have some fun. Why not? Since we got a quick second, let's go through the field while this pace car is getting ready to go in. Cal is your leader. Greg in second. We got James in third. John in fourth. Tanner in fifth. Rounding your top five. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Cal with the beautiful start. I want to say Greg eating a bologna sandwich there for a little bit because Cal is gone. Great start that Cal was just able to do here. We have James, the car man, right now holding on to third place with the 86 of John holding on to fourth. We were talking about a little bit of contact earlier. That 00 of John, he's right now holding on to ninth place. Doesn't look like he's got too much damage going on with that 00 machine. Right now, with Cal holding on to the lead, 0.4 seconds back. You know, we call that ninja silent but deadly. Number 95, Greg, holding on to second place. Let's see what he can do. Also, we've talked about James the Carman a couple times here tonight. Got a little loosey-goosey during qualifying, but he's back up here having a great night. Right now, speaking of the biggest mover of the night, James the Carman is the biggest mover of the night. 10 positions he has gained, started in 13th, and currently, he started in 13th and currently in third place. Heard that a little bit of somebody getting into the wall. It kind of distracted me there. I'm not sure who it was, but definitely I feel like a couple drivers trying to make that wall move a little bit. That 71 of Brett. He is holding on to 4th place. You can see he's got Braxton, that number 8, on the outside trying to make a move. Can the 71 hold him back? Coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here we go. Great job by these two holding their lines and doing what they have to do. One thing that, with these cars, the drafts, how does it affect these drivers? Does it hurt them? And 79 into the wall, just giving a little bit of a love tap. Holds the car straight. Great job holding it. That's one thing about these cars, though. I don't know if they've changed, but once you touch a wall, though, it is hard to hold and keep it straight. Sometimes that wall like to bite you and make you basically go sideways. We've seen that during an accident earlier. I see Chris out there. That's it. Get back up there. Go number 8. Definitely number 8 doing a great job. You can see the 71 now battling it out here with the 8, but look at the runs both of these drivers were able to do to get around Greg and that number 95. We were just 3 wide, and man, they were able to hold on to it. Especially going 3 wide in these cars can be a little scary and dangerous, and they are able to do it. 8 doing a great job on the high line, keeping that number 71 down low as much as possible. But look at that, we're getting closer to our leader, Cal, with a 36.9 last lap, 0.3 second gap from Braxton. He's doing what he has to do to try to hold him off, but I think right now that 66 likes to see that 8 and the 71 racing side by side, because with them racing side by side, that's going to allow the leader to try to pull away. Right now, the 8 was able to get the 71 to stay behind, with 8 now holding on to second. A little bit farther back, you see Greg. He was up there for a little bit, and he has fallen back to 6th place now. This could be a strategy, or could he have hurt himself a little bit? Tanner in the number 1, having a great run in 5th place. Doug out there, go number 8, finish strong. Good to see you out there, Doug. Hope you're doing very well tonight. If we do have another caution out here, I will we'll pull up that number 8 up in the booth tonight and we'll talk with them. Eric out there, good job announcing. Let's go, number 71. Definitely appreciate Eric. Hope you're doing very well out there. 71 holding on to 3rd place. With 49 laps out of 90 completed, we only have 42 laps to go. And, ooh, somebody's in the wall here again. Not sure exactly who it was. I believe it was farther back in the field. Go back to 10th place, though. We were talking about Jim. I believe that damage hurt him a little bit more. Looks like he's getting a little loosey-goosey back here in that Lowe's machine. You can see him kicking it sideways around the track. I think that damage definitely hurt him a little bit. But the damage that did not hurt was Cal. Cal having a great job up front, especially with the racing incident. We got a new lead swap going on right now. Braxton taking the lead here tonight at Homestead. Brett just follows right behind our last year's champion. He is going to be trying to, defend his championship. Can he do it and get himself a win tonight? Or can Braxton get himself a great run tonight and get himself a win? Eric, I like the in-car interviews. Heck yeah, thanks, buddy. I try to do a little bit different things, but let everybody out there know too. If you're watching a driver that's part of your family or a friend or anything like that, we do driver cameras. So if you want to see one of the drivers, you can see their rig or want to see them racing in their point of view, just let them know. Let's get them on the screen and have some fun with it. We definitely appreciate that. Also, you can see those driver pictures. If one of these drivers want to have a picture on our broadcast, we'll definitely can put that up there. This is here just to have some fun, give you guys something to enjoy, to watch, and look back. That's what we're here for, so we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in week and week out. I see 13 of you out there watching. We definitely appreciate it. If you haven't done so, give us a follow here on YouTube. We definitely would love that. Also, share our videos. Help us get our name out there. We definitely would appreciate that. Right now, Braxton doing a great job holding on to your lead while Brett just watching. He is just waiting patiently as best as he can to do what he has to do. With lap 53 completed out of 90 here, looks like we're getting a little bit darker on the track. I believe the sun is behind those dang clouds. Let's look at this track temperature. 117 degrees, 79 degrees outside. We were at 126 degrees at one point. We have dropped down to 116, not too shabby. That's about a 7 mile per hour northeast wind. Tonight's distance I did not mention was 133 miles here at Homestead. Alrighty, while we watch those two battling it out, a little bit going on with third, fourth, and fifth. David, Cal, and Tanner all battling it out here right now. See the 38 and the 1 side by side. We also see the 66 of Cal just watching and doing what he's got to do, patiently waiting, coming out of turn, I believe, number 4. Alrighty, let's go back up. Actually, let's go a little bit farther back here and see Greg holding on to 6. James, the car man, holding on to 7th, kind of just having some fun, grinding the wall out there. He's just trying to get those crews to paint the walls a little bit better next time. He's just trying to put his little bit of love marks on it. Wesley Pistol right now in 11th. Ooh, I believe somebody else is back into the wall. Back up front, though, Brett, he is battling for the lead now, almost side by side. He was at that corner panel, almost to the tire. Here he is going into the corner side by side now. He's going to drive it in a little bit harder. Let's see if he can get it to stick and hold on to it while we have a battle coming out of turn number 2. Great job coming out of turn 2. Looks like right now Brett's got the lead. Oh, somebody's going for a ride. That was a 38 of David. Great save. Great job keeping it caution-free right there. That was incredible driving. That's why these cars are a handful to try to do, because it takes a lot of work and a lot of talent and a lot of practice to try to hold on to these cars. All right now, looks like Braxton was able to take back the lead here from Brett, but he's going to try to battle it back here. Let's see if he can come out of turn number 2 and able to get him clear. Can he get the perfect run? Looks like right now, from what I'm seeing, Brett, he'll try to get that inside, but I don't know if he's not able to get that run or if Braxton's getting that perfect run on the high side, but right now Braxton takes the low line now. Back here to the number 1, Tanner. When those two were side by side, Tanner was closing it in. 0.7 seconds away from Braxton. That's from first to third. Cal right now in 4th place, holding on with about 1.2 seconds back. Looking at these lap times, Brett was a 37.5. Braxton a 37.5 also. Actually, that last lap, Braxton was a 37.581, where Brett was a 37.584. Just 0.003 of a difference from first to second place. Almost identical of a lap time. That is definitely some talent right there. 66 of Cal right now, looking at his lap time, 37.4. He's definitely faster than the top 3. Can he get that perfect run and make some moves up front? With lap 59 completed out of 90, 32 laps to go here tonight. Right now, 38 of David. We saw him going for a ride earlier. Now he is looking at a 37.6 lap time at this moment. Looking almost as fast as everybody else up front. Hold on to 6th place right now. James, the car man, right now in that number 79. Hold on to 7th place. Right behind him, he's got that number 11, Wesley Pistol, having a great run, holding on to 8th place. Back up front, though, we got some company. We got Brett, Braxton, and Tanner all battling it out. We have a change of a lead. Brett is your leader now, but Tanner fighting back. He is now going to try to take over 2nd place. He is trying to make a move, and can he do it? Great run going on so far. Here they are side by side. Looks like right now Tanner's got just a little bit farther ahead than Braxton, putting Tanner in second. Battling still going on right now. Let's go back here. Look at this close battle going on. You know what? We're going to go. Oh, we got a driver going into pit road. Cal going in. The drivers have been out there for, let's see, 22 laps on these tires. Going on the roof cam of Braxton here. Here they are going down the backstretch into turn number 3. You can see Tanner holding on to second. Brett holding on to your lead. Brett has led 2 laps. You can see Braxton's led 10 laps. Right now, trying to see who has the most laps led so far. Cal has led 23 and Jim has led 25. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the moves going on right now. Brett takes the high line around. Here comes Tanner on the low line. We also have Cal getting on to the track, trying to stay on to the lead lap here. Can he do it? He's still on the lead lap at this moment in time, but he's also got if he did get tires, he's got the fresher tires. With Tanner as your leader here tonight. But why not, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do our crank it up session of the night and do our cameras here. Listen to these cars just fly by. All right, definitely love to hear all the cars just flying by here, which cars don't get close to the wall, but I believe we're seeing some strategies going. We have a couple drivers coming into pit road. Brett was also one of those drivers. So is the number 1 of Tanner. So strategy of coming in down pit road, it has begun. Chris out there, great broadcast tonight. Thanks, I definitely appreciate it, Chris. Hope everything is going great for you. Let's a curiosity, I do see 2 drivers have brought it in, Jim and Justin. Jim, the double O, having had a great night and a little bit of contact. I believe he just wasn't able to hold on to that car very well. Braxton now, as was your leader coming down pit road, and Greg Welland now is going to take over your lead. Lap 66 out of 90 has been completed here. We have 25 laps to go here tonight. We're getting down to the crunch time with green flag pit stops. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Has our ninja of the night here tonight, has he silent but deadly come into play here? Has Greg did the right call or staying out, or was Brent coming down a little bit sooner than everybody made the best call? Or Cal? Well, stay tuned, we'll find out, because with strategies going on, it's anybody's game. Wesley right now holding on a second. Sam Oliver in third. We got Cal, we were talking about earlier, that went down pit road a lot sooner than everybody, holding on to 4th place right now. All right, well, we're going to do our play-by-play real quick when I get a drink of coffee real quick. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
Where we'll save you money.
Paying too much for tires and auto repair?
All right, my apologies on pushing the wrong button, but we are back here. All right, Greg Wellen as your leader here, Wesley in second, Sam in third, Cal in fourth. Alrighty, Brett holding on to fifth. Right now we have 5 drivers on the lead lap. James, the car man, holding on to sixth, being the first one lap down. All right, ooh, we got a little bit of loosey-goosiness going on out there. I believe that was the 79. The car, yeah, 79. James, the car man, getting a little loosey-goosey. All right, Greg, still holding on to your lead right now, doing what he's got to do. All right, let's go back up to actually, I want to pull up our caution information here tonight. We've only had 2 cautions here so far tonight with 4 laps under caution. We've had 12 lead changes from what our scoreboard is showing here tonight. So with 21 laps to go here, we got right now, I believe, I'm trying to see who that is. Right, we got a couple drivers. There we go. My apologies on that. We got a couple drivers getting back on the lead lap there. That was the 8 of Braxton. He got himself, and so did Tanner, got back on the lead lap. Greg has not come down pit road quite yet. He's been out there for 31 laps. So has Wesley and Sam. They have not come down pit road. They've been out there for 30 laps. So that is a little bit of difference of the top 3. So once those 3 go down pit road, Cal right now is going to be the leader. So with a 26.5 second gap from Greg, did Cal make the right call coming down pit road as fast as he did? Right now between Brett and Cal, it's a 2.9 second gap. From Brett to Braxton, it's a 3.3 second gap. So that's what we're seeing right now. And at this moment, Greg holding on to your lead. Doing a great job right now with 19 laps to go here at Homestead. Since we do have a quick second, I want to give a couple shout outs out there tonight. I want to give Delta Tire a big shout out, coming on board here for a local sponsor here at in Michigan. We definitely appreciate that. Another one we haven't mentioned at all tonight is Sheath Underwear. Use promo code NOLIFT to get 20% off. So we appreciate Sheath coming on board. Also to Just Jake's. Just right. If you want some hot sauce, that's a Michigan thing, hot sauce, pepper flakes, seasonings, dry rubs, use that little code down in the left or bottom right corner and look them up. We appreciate them coming on board here. Alrighty, so that's a couple of our sponsors. We definitely appreciate them coming on. Barbecue Beef Sauce, we see in our top right corner most of the night. We appreciate them. Head on over to their Facebook or website and order you some of their barbecue sauce. All right, go back up to Sam Oliver right now in that number 7, holding on to second place. Wesley holding on to third. I'm really, really curious, when will Greg Wellen come down pit road? He has not come down quite yet. He's been out there for 35 laps so far. That's where I'm really, that's why I'm not a crew chief. I would make the wrong moves. He's in that Chevy Monte Carlo. Right now, actually, top 3 are all in Chevys. We have a Buick in 4th. 5th, we have a Ford. So that's what we're seeing here tonight. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, right at the end of this, our top 3 is our post-race shows of the night. If you want to see who is going to be able to top 3 and have a chat with us, definitely stay tuned. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Greg going down pit road now. That's going to change of events. We also did have Wesley in, I believe it was Sam coming down pit road just a minute ago. I believe it was Wesley. I know Sam. I can't remember who else the other driver was. But Cal now holding on to second place. He's going to take over the lead. He's closing 9 seconds away. Brett holding on to third. He's 2.4 seconds away from second place of Cal. with 15 laps to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat out there, from what you're seeing so far with strategies going on, you know, we see Cal as your leader now. Brett in second, Braxton in third. Here's the comparisons. With Cal as your leader, Brett's only 2.4 seconds back. We have Braxton 4.9, Tanner 5.2. What do you think? Do you think we have Brett, Braxton, or Tanner? Even Greg, with being 7.5, with 15 laps to go, can they make it and get around Cal? Or has Cal made the perfect pit stop of his race tonight, that time of coming in just a little bit early? Let me know in the chat what you think. Looking at Cal's times, a 37.5, where Brett is a 37.3. We have Braxton a 37.2, and Tanner a 37.1. Right now, Tanner's the fastest out there compared to your top, within actually top 3. So that changes a little bit. That kind of gives you a little bit of scenarios. So right now, great job by all the drivers here tonight. Especially, we've had 10 drivers stay on the lead lap. Sam Oliver being the first one, 3 laps down. And we have 2 drivers that have brought it in. I see Chris out there. Let's go, number 8. Chase them down. And I see Eric out there. Brett. Says what? Brett the Het all the way. Super, I think it says super smooth. I have a heart thing in my way. I don't know what some of the words afterwards, if there is anything. Gotta love the chats. Yeah, Brett's 2.6 seconds away. And he is closing now down to a 2.3, 2.2. With it closing in a little bit more. Can he do it? But here's also the other scenario to think about, where our leader right now has been out there for 17 laps. Brett has only been out there for 14. That is kind of the comparison that we're seeing. With the little bit of older tires, is that going to be an advantage for Brett? All right, Greg right now holding on to 5th place. He is currently 4.1 seconds. Brett kind of falling back down to 2.9 seconds now, 3 seconds. So changing of events going on. Let's go. Well, I see a little bit of action going on right now with Tanner, Greg, and I believe James. No, not James. I apologize. Greg, Tanner, and Braxton. So there's a definitely a good little battle going on right now. 95 and the 1 side by side. Looks like the 95 is going to get him cleared. Now will one of them get the run? Greg goes up high. You can see the 8 in the middle and the 1 down low. While we have Cal just slowly doing his thing, pulling away 3.5 seconds. Oh, there's close contact there between the 1 and the 95. The 95, oh, side by side, coming out of turn number 4. With 10 laps to go here tonight. This is a nail-biter now. It is down to 9 laps. My apologies. Here we are, going into turn 1. Number 8 goes up high. Greg down low. Oh, the 8 is drifting it. Definitely will hurt Braxton a little bit there. Great job, was able to save it though. I know he got into the wall just a tad a little bit, but he was able to hold on to it. Great job. Now Tanner holding on to 4th place. You see the 71 of Brett holding on to 3rd, and he has fallen. Brett has fallen back. Wonder if he's used a little bit too much of the tires and pushed it too hard. 8 laps to go. Now we are getting closer and closer. Looking at the gaps. 3.5 seconds. Greg is from Cal. We were talking about Greg earlier. He was, what, 5th or 6th place? And now he's up to 2nd. Cal right now holding on to the lead, 3.4 seconds. You know, right now he does not want to make a mistake. Hit his marks as perfect as he can and do what he's got to do with just almost 7 laps to go at the line here. I see 15 of you out there tuning in. We definitely appreciate you. 16 of you. Don't forget, here within 7 laps, we're going to do our post-race show of the night and chat with some of these drivers that definitely well deserve to be recognized here tonight. Cal holding on to your lead. Greg in second. You know, and the one thing, Cal lost his wheel. Was able to find his wheel, plug it back in, and keep it going. You know, luckily it was just under caution, so it didn't hurt him too bad. But able to do that, get it reconnected, and still holding on to your lead is incredible. He has led 32 laps here so far. Greg 3.1, now Tanner 4.0 seconds back. Brett right now holding on to fourth, 4.5 seconds back. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with it being close, getting closer and closer here tonight. All righty. You know, this is what I love to see. These cars are just, they're a blast to watch. The talent behind them is just phenomenal. You know, these group of drivers, the talent that they have and able to hold on to these cars is just incredible. You know, that's why I'm up in the booth. I'm not a great driver. I'll just admit to it. That's why I will stay up here. But just how much time it takes to put, you know, these drivers behind the wheel is incredible. So, you know, with that being said, I definitely want to give the biggest shout out there to all the family members and everybody that allows these drivers to get behind the wheel and take a couple of hours out of their night to be able to do it, or even during the week to practice to get to this point. We appreciate everybody week in and week out that support the drivers, the league, and the broadcast. So thank you everybody so much. Alrighty, 4 laps to go here tonight for the Living Legends 87 series. Here we go. What's going to happen? Can Cal hold on to it? Greg has closed it into a 2.6 second gap. Does he have enough time to be able to close it in? Tanner holding on to third, 4.1 seconds back. Braxton in fourth, 7.2. And David holding on to fifth. Alrighty, with 3 to go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to get closer and closer of the night. I'm just curious. Well, he's been out there for 26 laps that Cal has been out there on those tires. The comparison, Greg has been out there for only 12 of those laps. You know, that was what I was kind of curious on. We saw Greg stay out for a long time. And it's closing. Greg has closed it down to a 2.2 seconds. I just don't think, but I could be wrong, I don't think he's got enough time. I think if we had quite a few more laps, he's only 1.9 seconds back now. You can see he's right there, but only just 2 laps to go. So here's your screen for your top 2. With 2 laps to go, the 66 hitting his marks and not make a mistake. Can he do it? He's going to be coming out of turn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing it to 1 lap to go here tonight. Brought to you by Just Jake's Hot Sauce. Here we go. He just has to hit 3 more corners here tonight. Greg has brought it down to 1.7 second gap from first place. Tanner bringing it down to 4.6 seconds. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, out of the corner here tonight to be able to bring home here at Homestead Miami Speedway here in the 87 Cup Series. Ladies and gentlemen, your race winner here tonight goes to Cal. In second place is going to be Greg. And in third place for tonight, it's going to be going to Tanner. Fourth place is going to be going to Braxton. Right now, that was a very close finish there. The 79 of James the Carman holding on to fifth. Sixth place goes to David. Very close battle we saw there. Wesley is going to hold on to seventh. John in eighth. Brett in ninth. And John in 10th. Congratulations to all these drivers. Great race. That was a heck of a race. Now it's our time for our post-race show of the night here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while I get these drivers all situated, let's see if Cal will burn it out here. We'll just watch it for a minute while we get situated. All right, watching him burn out those tires. Beautiful burnout he has done here in this 66 machine. Before everybody beats us off the track here, we're going to actually stop it. We'll finish it once we talk to him. But let's see if we can talk to that number one of Tanner here. Let's see if we can find him real quick before I try to find him. See if I can find him. I'm not sure if I see him out there. So, we'll actually talk with Greg, our second place finisher here real quick before we find Tanner in our third place. So if Tanner's out there watching, let me know. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk to Greg here for a moment, see how he is feeling to be able to bring home second place here tonight. Greg, do you got a copy?
Hey, gotcha. Hold on. There we go. I gotcha.
All right, Greg, bud. Look at you able to bring home a P2 tonight. Congratulations, bud. One heck of a race. How are you feeling?
Really good. This is by far my worst track, so to be able to come away with a second place like that, beat expectations by quite a bit tonight. So pretty happy.
Heck yeah, it was for how the night has happened and how everything, turned out. It was a heck of a race. But the question is, we're looking at the strategy. You stayed out longer than everybody, and that was fascinating to see. You've been out there only for 14 laps, where, Cal has been out there for 28 laps. Do you think if you had at least 10 more laps, you might have been able to catch Cal?
Now we were getting to the point where my tires were going to equal out with his in the next 5. Kale's really good, and this is what he does, and there was going to be no beating him tonight.
Well, you were able to do what you had to do, though, and you were able to bring home a P2. And look, you got to be able to come in the podium with me again. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that, man.
All right, but
fortunately, some things never change.
Well, bud, who do you want to give a shout out here tonight that made this number 95 possible?
I know I got my family watching, so definitely Marcia. But then my son said he was going to get his basketball team during practice to put this race on. So Apex basketball out of Marietta. I hope I put on a good show for you. But man, I got to give compliments to this league. I mean, the one yellow early, and that's it. As hard as this was to drive, I mean, these guys are impressive.
It definitely, just to be able to watch you guys do it, and just there was one incident that just two cars got into each other just a tad a little bit, and then it was one of those you can't get off each other, and just that little bit of a situation happened. That's incredible. You were able, everybody was able to hold on to these cars, even how loosey goosey you all got. I seen you guys get a little bit sideways, and you were able to hold on to it and keep it going. So that's very impressive.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and obviously got to get. So Kale and I are actually teammates. So Team Red Rocket, 1-2.
All right, awesome. Well, Greg, I hope you have a great night. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Brandon. See you next week.
Thank you. All righty, that is Greg there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if I'm able to see Tanner out there quite yet. I do see a driver. I'm not sure whose name it was, but if he does pop in, we'll be able to pull him up. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk to is our race winner. He definitely well deserves it, and he put on one heck of a show here tonight. Let's find out if we can actually talk to our race winner. Hey, Cal, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got a copy here.
All righty, bud. Well, what a night you were able to do here. That was incredible racing, incredible driving, and you were able to get yourself a win. How are you feeling here tonight?
I'm pretty stoked. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, but it was a heck of a race to be able to call, and just the strategy goals. I want to talk about your strategy, but it was crazy because everybody kind of pitted a lot later. You came in just perfect. You came in a lot sooner than everybody, and that call that you did made it work. How do you feel on that call that you did?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that played out. I saw an opportunity there where we had 3 cars fighting for the lead, and I figured that was probably going to continue for a while. So ducking in and getting some tires and clean air, build a bit of gap for when they get in the pits, and then try and hold them off later seemed to work out.
It definitely worked out for you, and that was, I want to say, that was probably the winning move right there. Is the pit strategy you were able to do. You were able to outcome it. My question is, if you were watching behind you, were you getting a little nervous knowing that Greg was kind of closing it in on you?
Oh no, I'm not worried about Greg. He's a nice guy. He would never pass me.
All right, well, bud, who do you want to give a shout out here tonight that made this number 66 possible?
I'd like to shout out Jim Burstein Mangola because his door kept me on the track there when I drove it in too deep. Sorry, Jim.
Well, definitely. And, both of you guys were racing very well tonight. And honestly, from watching the replay, it just looks like just one of those dang those racing incidents. You guys collided and you just could not get off each other type of deal. So I just want to say, congrats, though. Well-deserved win. The momentum that you were able to have tonight, does that help you going into next week knowing that, hey, I got myself a win? Maybe I could go for number 2?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt anything, but full reset. Got to take it one track at a time.
Definitely. Well, Cal, I hope you have a great rest of the night. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, same to you. God bless.
Thank you. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, our race winner here tonight goes to Cal. Great run he was able to do there. I hope everybody had a great night and enjoyed watching here. We appreciate everybody. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see Tanner quite yet. I'm trying to see if I see him out there. I don't see him. If he is out there watching, I do apologize. I'm not seeing you in our chats out there. I hope everybody has a great night. But give a shout out to our third place though. Tanner did a great job, able to do what he was able to do. It was impressive racing. So we appreciate everybody. But I hope everybody stays safe out there. We'll see everybody next week. Everybody have a great rest of the night.
Barbecue sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original beef sauce. Turn up the hot beast and Carolina beast, or experience the award-winning taste of our curry beast and on the bay beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite food.